Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Amzar bin Muhammad Shariman. Today, my friends and I will present movie critic The Suits. Firstly, we go to the introduction. The episode name of this movie is If the Shoe Fits. It's been directed by Christopher Misiano and released on August 14, 2019. The synopsis of this movie. Mike returned to New York to fight with Harvey. Actually, for your information, in this movie, there's a lot of case because of they are lawyer. So Mike have a client named Jeremy Wall. Jeremy Wall is a basketball player that want to out of his shoe contract with Brick Street because of the work exploitative condition. Mike will fight against Harvey and Samantha. Harvey and Samantha will work together to fight against Mike. Then, they have some conflict during the case. At the end of the case, Harvey know that they will lose the case, so Harvey state that he conceded defeat. But Samantha eager and want to continue and to prove that Mike is wrong. So Samantha doing the bad situation, which is by manufacturing the evidence, and Faye, or known as a senior worker, fired Samantha. And then in this movie have a Louis and Sheila problem, which is Louis try or struggle to find the self-confidence of Sheila because of the effect of pregnancy.
Just a man I wanted to see. You survived 2 pregnancies with Rosalie, right?
Yes, I did. Why?
How'd you do it? Right now I can't do anything right. No matter what I say, no matter what I do, it upsets her. And I've read every book that I can get my hands on, but none of them talk about her being crazy.
Louis, why did you whisper that?
I don't know. What is so funny?
I'm thinking about how you are.
God damn it, Alex. I have no one else to turn to. Brian left. If Harvey has children he doesn't know about them, if you think I'm going to ask my sister, you're out of your goddamn mind.
All right, listen. The answer to your problem is simple. Just do nothing.
What are you talking about?
Whatever's upsetting her, don't try to solve it. Don't tell her it's going to be okay. Just listen and do nothing.
Nothing.
That's right, nothing.
Not even?
Nope.
What about? Surely I...
Louis, the reason I was laughing was because I know you're incapable of doing nothing. So, if you must do something, and I don't recommend this, just tell her you love her.
I tried that. She threw a shoe in my face.
So you feel me now?
Yeah, I do. Thank you, Alex. I'm going to go ahead and do nothing.
The first moral value is seek for advice from the experienced person. Louis asked his workmate about the pregnancy. So his workmate suggests and find a solution about the problems. This is a good example of moral value, which is we need to ask about a thing that the person know. For example, if you want ask about mechanical, you need to ask to the mechanical or mechanical workers. I also recommend for Louis to find and study about the pregnant knowledge from the Head magazine or seek to the doctor.
You have a second?
Actually, Louis, I don't. I'm a little busy right now. Unless you want to fire me again.
Okay, I get it. You were still upset about that.
Upset? You asked me to do something shady for you. And then when I got caught, instead of standing up for me, you fired me. And on top of all of that, you don't even show your face until you need something, which is obvious by that greasy bag of delicious bacon in your hand. Well, bacon is not going to solve your problem this time, a-hole.
Benjamin, I know I have not been here, and all I can say about that is I am ashamed.
You want to know how to make that shame go away? How about saying I was wrong, and I'm sorry?
I was wrong, and I am sorry. And I'm not just saying that because I need your help.
But you are saying it when you need help.
Oh, I am. And if you don't want to help, you don't have to, but it's not for me, it's for Sheila.
Sheila.
Next, they bribe other workers to do what he asked for. This is the bad moral value, which is Louis asked his workmate for helping him when the thing become worse. Louis asking for help from his workmate when the thing become worse, and Louis also blame his workmate. The causes of this bad value will affect the other workers feel uncomfortable to discuss or working with him. As a solution, he need to asking for apologize to his workmate for make sure the environment of the office is clear and calm.
There.
Then how about not arguing over whose client this is? Because I got a deposition to get to.
You don't even know this case.
I know the client, I know the contract.
And I know the man.
You think I can't beat him?
Samantha, he used to be my guy. He traveled across the country to pick a fight with me. He's never gonna let me live it down if I duck him.
Then we're doing this together. Because this is my client. I'm not just handing them over to you.
Okay, but don't underestimate him. Whatever else Mike Ross is, he's just as good as you or me.
The third value is do not underestimate your opponent. In the scene, Harvey stated at Samantha to do not underestimate Mike. This is because if she underestimate Mike, she will be overconfident and arrogant. So, it will cause lose on the case. I think they need to keep focusing on the task and try to bring the victory in this case. As a recommendation, I think Samantha and Harvey need to working together as a team and fight for winning the case.
This is stupid. You're over him, and someone who is over someone should be able to call them as a friend.
Hey, you've reached Brian Altman. Please leave a message and have a great day.
Hey, Brian. Just calling because you came up in conversation today. Apropos of nothing. We certainly weren't talking about how I'm still not over you. Oh, sweet Lord. I just made it worse. What do I do? What do I
If you
do?
are satisfied with your message, please press 1. To re-record, press 2.
Thank God. Hey, Brian. It's your buddy. Your friend with a capital F. Your F buddy. Hi, Katrina. It's Brian. Shit. Hey, dog. It's Kitty Cat. What? Who are you? Nope. Ass. Damn it. Balzac. Mother of pearl. Just tell her you love me and that it's over. That felt good. Hello, Brian. Today you came up in a work-related discussion, and I wanted to see if there were any bespoke files you had not yet received. Cordially, Katrina Bennett.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Mohamad Hareez Haiqal bin Hadi from SR2434A. Today I'm going to continue my group presentation about movie critique. So, for the first scene, we can see a female worker fail and struggling with her past relationship. It is a bad situation for us worker to mix our relationship and to mix with our work. It will affect our performance and make us to lose focus on the main job. For the solution is we must find a person or go to a certain department where we can express our feelings and to reduce our burden, to make sure we always focus on the job and always be professional.
You were right. I'm not over him.
Dare I ask how exactly you came to this conclusion?
I called him.
Oh, no.
It was a disaster, Donna. I had to redo a million messages. I started out calling him Katrina.
Oh, dear.
My F buddy.
That's worse.
I finally had to write a script for myself just to get out of it.
Is that it?
No, but I can't relive the rest of it.
And I won't make you. At least not until you have a martini in you, which by my calculation should be in about 5 hours.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
I am. You and I are hitting the town tonight.
Donna, that's a great idea. Thank you.
Shit.
Is everything okay?
For the next scene, we can see two female workers are communicating together. So it is a good condition where workers have a trust issue who didn't have trust issue, so they can talk about their problem. So it is very good for us to be a good listener to help other workers about their problem. So for the solution is we must be a good listener and always help other workers if they had any problem. So it will affect the company performance and the worker performance.
And we have every right to say so.
Then let's get to it. What's it gonna take to make it all go away?
It's simple. You stop making clothes the way you do, or you let Jeremy out of his contract with full pay. Of course, you could do both, but I'm a realist.
Look, Mike, I am trying to find some common ground. I've known your father-in-law forever, your wife since she was a little girl.
Yo, who's playing the violin now? Do you really expect me to start tearing up because you used to babysit Rachel?
Babysit her? I saved her father from going to prison.
And what does that have to do with the way your clients treat its people?
You want the truth? Nothing. The only reason I'm here talking to you is because Donna begged me to.
Well, I don't really care what Donna...
In the third scenes, we can see some workers use personal information and personal memory to attack. So it is very bad for us to use any workers' personal information to give benefit to a certain side. So it will affect the environment in the office and make other workers feel bad toward us. So there will be an issue among the workers. So it will affect the company performance, the workers' performance, and the harmony of the environment. So the solution, if there is no necessary to talk about somebody's personal information, avoid to do that, and always to confront them and ask about their problems in personal and try to solve it in a good way to avoid any misunderstanding and slander among the workers. For the conclusion, we can see in this movie all the workers are well dressed up in following the office standard. So it is good example for us to always wear a formal attire to go to the office. In this movie also, they always communicate and have a meeting before they do any move, so they will be more organized. So it is very good for us to have a meeting and communicate to each other before we do something irrational. That's all from me and from us. Thank you.